Hi guys, how you doing? Are you also bullish like everybody else, every other YouTuber? Crypto, the moon, Ivan on Tech. Going to 20,000 within a year, not within a year. 2020, within 2020 we're going to 20,000. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't know what you think, but I don't think that's gonna happen. It's just too early. So I've been bearish on Bitcoin because we have to close CM gaps, and falsely I also said that we had a Rsi Divergence that we have to correct, and falsely it's been wrong on my side. I admit it, I'm not always correct and stuff, but I dare to admit when I'm not correct. It was a hidden bullish continuation pattern. So we had that, I can show you quick here. It was this one over here. Price went up, the RSI went down, and that's called the hidden bullish continuation pattern or divergence. So it did what it had to do, it continued upwards. I falsely mistaken it for a regular divergence. Thought it had to correct on the downside. It didn't. It went up. Bam, bam, bam. There was another divergence, regular divergence, that was really bothering me, but I haven't been talking about it, but it was bothering me, but I thought it was such a small divergence, it's not gonna matter. The RSI went up, but the price went down, and I noticed it, but I thought, we are around here, I think, and I noticed it, and I was thinking to myself, like, nah, not gonna happen, man. Something's wrong. And what happened? We went up, corrected that one. And now there's a third divergence. But all the way, even then, I was still bearish, and I'm still bearish, and I'm still saying this God, you know, this little CME gap has to be closed. And we also have this here gap over here, but that's only like $20 gap left because of the red candle over here. Did not close all the way, but it closed a little bit. So we got two CME gaps that needs to be closed. They don't need to be closed, you know, but everybody's saying it needs to be closed. And if this goes, I said it before, if this goes to 100,000 and the CME gaps are still not closed, then I'm gonna give up and say, okay, maybe there's nothing to the CME gaps. But right now, like, they've been closed all the time, so. And I have a theory how they're gonna be closed, and I'm gonna show you. But first, there's another Rsi Divergence here that we have to take into account, and this one is called hidden bearish divergence. It's a hidden divergence, it's bearish, it's a divergence, and it goes from top over here to here, and down here it goes to this one here. Now on this picture here is a little small, so I'm gonna zoom out. You can see that actually goes upwards. See, it's going up while the price is going down, and this is hidden bearish divergence, Rsi Divergence, hidden bearish divergence. That means that the price will have to go down, and that's what I'm expecting. Not only I'm expecting it to go down, I'm expecting it to go down all the way to close this gap over here. So the gap is around 9,730 or something like that. So at least 9,7. I think let's put 9,735. So at least there it has to go. So how is it gonna get down there? Like, there have been a lot of trending lines, right? And if you look at the trending lines, the people have been drawing, like, they're like, yeah, but how are we gonna break these trending lines, man? We are in uptrend, you know, we cannot be that bearish and stuff like that. But I found some nice trend lines I want to show you, real nice trend lines, and I want you to think about it. I want you to think about long and good. And this is a long trend line. The longer the trend line, the better the trend line. And this one is real nice. I'm not kidding. It's a real nice trend line. Now watch this. Watch this. You're gonna be like, oh my. You know what you're gonna do when I show you this trend line? You're gonna press the like button. Okay? You're gonna press the like button and you're gonna like it. Okay? Okay, check this out. Check this out. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Don't you think it's beautiful? It's like the most beautiful trend line ever. Okay, there may be a bit more beautiful trend, but it's pretty decent trend line. It's really decent. And I don't know how much you know about trend lines, but any trend line, the more touches it hits, the stronger the trend line. I'm not saying it's a support or resistance trend line. I'm just saying it's a trend line that the chart is following. And this is really strong. 1 hit, 2 hit, 3, 4, 5 hits, right? Here it went, jumped above it and shoot above it off the trend line. When it got back down here, it tried to touch it down here. It touched it, it just got back or above it. It went down under it, then it hit it as resistance on the upside, right? Then it got above it. Here, it just jumped right below it and continued downwards. You see this? This is beautiful. It went here, it jumped all the way down, right under the line, continued downward. Popped up. See how it popped up here and then tested the support down here. Went down below it, right back above it. Kept the line all the way here nicely. And now we're expecting some touches here, right? But it's a beautiful line. You gotta admit that it's a beautiful line. It's one of the most beautiful lines you're gonna find in all of the Bitcoin right now. In all of the Bitcoin. And that's why I'm still bearish. I'm still bearish. So how far can this, if you dropped today, this is daily chart, if you drop today, this line can go down all, this price can go down all the way to 9,560. 9,560. And if you remember, we just said 9,735 for the gap to close. So if we went down to the line, we would still be closing the CME gaps and all will be good. It would be still an upward trend. It would be just correction down to close the gaps and continue, right? So it's really nice. So let's draw the horizontal line. Where was it? Here was the gap, right? So how long time do we have for it to close? All the way up to here, right? Because here's the last time it can touch the line, 25th November, right? So this is 25th November. This line here is 25th of November. 25th November. So a little over a month's time. So a little over a month's time, I believe we're gonna go back to the line, touch the line, and then continue further up. Because once we do that, we would have been closed the CME gaps, and everything will be good, right? So that's what we're hoping for. And to support our analysis, we have this RSI hidden bearish divergence, and also right now we're hitting some kind of a top. And I'm going to show you the second trend line. We're going to draw on this top and this top over here. I'm just going to remove the RSI divergence so you can see it better. No, not this top here, this top over here. Yeah. And if you can see, it makes a real nice line between the top here, it hits it here. This was a fake out because it went right back up and then engulfing, almost engulfing, came right back down, retested it now, and now it's testing it again. So 1 time, 2, 3 times. Here tested it also, if I don't know if you can see it. See, it tested, hit it here, tried to break it over here. Again here, just fell right back down, tried to break it again, couldn't, went back down. And now it hit it again, could not break it, and that I take as a really bearish signal. Like, it couldn't break it all this time, and now it tried, it can't. If it gets, it's still not actually reject because it's still green candle, it's still on the daily, but if it start making more candles, it cannot break it and start going further down, I would take that as a sign that we are actually going real down. So this line over here, it's real nice as well, trending lines, hits here, 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 all the way, touches here and goes all the way to top here. It is around 17,000. I don't know what was happening here, but it is at least a lot of these points over here. So right now, what you can see here is we have a triangle, an actual triangle, a decent triangle. We're gonna remove this one. Let's remove these dates so we can see this better. Okay, so this is the triangle we have right now, and something's gonna happen here. Something's gonna happen. That's my prediction. That's my prediction. And the part of this is closing the CME gap, taking some profits, doing more accumulation before we actually get out of this part. If we're gonna end up go out in 25th May 2021 or here in December of where's the December 2020, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that right now we are in a triangle, and this is triangle, and people have been drawing this triangle. So first we have to get out of this triangle, small one, before we get into the big one. And I don't think we're gonna get out of the small one on the upside. I think we're gonna get down on the downside and get back into the big triangle and stay in it before we get out. So that's my plan on how we're gonna close the CME futures gaps. That's my plan on how we are going to justify my bearish videos, because I've been really bearish. I know nobody likes bears. I'm not bear myself, but sometimes, like when I see these kind of gaps, I'm thinking like something has to happen, you know, we have to correct it somehow. And then I look at the videos from other YouTubers, and they are like urgent, you have to watch this, you have to go long, go short, this is a triangle, if it goes up, you go up, if it goes down, you go down, have to watch it every second. And then people are trading based on their trades, and if they do good, everybody happy. If they don't good, like, but they can't lose, because they say if it goes, does this go here long, if does this go there short. So same here. If the wait, let me draw it for you. Same here. Now you got the triangle here, right? Yeah, like, I'm not saying you should do this, but like, you do you, I do me. You trade your trades, I trade my trades, but this is a triangle, right? Now if it gets above the triangle here, you can go long. If it goes above under the triangle here, you go short. So you just wait for breakout and then trade the breakout. I don't like trading breakouts because there's a lot of fakeouts. There can be a lot of FOMOing, because when you trade the breakout, you have to FOMO in. Everybody is buying, everybody's waiting for confirmation, everybody buys in. I don't like doing that. I like to figure out where it's supposed to go, then buy early, and then wait slowly after the accumulation phase to go in the direction I want it to go. But buying on the breakout, I'm not that kind of guy. It's just not me. Maybe it's you. It's not me. Like the video if you liked my trend lines, especially this one. It's nice trend line. Dislike the video if you think my trend line is not that good. But if you dislike my video on the trend line, yeah, nothing's gonna happen. And subscribe if you wanna see more of these videos, if you like this. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you watched the entirety of the video. I hope you learned something. I hope I learned something. Have fun and don't lose your money. Bye bye.